What is up, you guys? Finally uploading this video. It's been a long time coming. I said I was gonna upload this video months ago. It feels like by now. But yeah, I never fully, I guess, finished the video. Reason being is that I've been busy with work and life in general. A reason why I want to post it now is just because I'm actually getting shipped out since I'm enlisting in the Army, and I won't be back for a while, so might as well just get this out there, you know. And maybe when I come back, I'll do some more videos or content on my car or whatever else you guys might want to see. Maybe you guys want to know how I did in basic training and all that stuff. But yeah, without further ado, let's get to the video.
Yeah. Go get you some money, player. Ain't no reason for you to have empty pockets, you heard me?
Alright guys, what's up here? It's your boy Sway. Got the Godspeed 10RS is here. I already started taking off the passenger front side. Basically all it is you got your brake line right here held on by your end link and the nut. Take the, I believe it was 17 or 16, that comes off. Took off the ABS sensor. Don't want to break that. Where is it? Somewhere around here. Here it is. So this goes wrapped around here and connects over there. And then pretty much you have a big 18 screw that goes through here. Comes out this way, held by a nut. All it does is sandwich the strut to the knuckle down here. And then you have 3 14s, 1, 2, and 3 back there. And then you have an inverted E-Torx for the size 14. And yeah, you're pretty much ready to pull it out. It's just me by myself recording here, so I'm just gonna get it out and put the new one in, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm done with that. Alright, so I finally got it out. I did have to loosen the toe arm right here, take that off, and then use a pry bar, hammer it in to open up the knuckle a bit. And then I use some bolt loosener to like lubricate it around and then pulled it out. It's alright, let's get started and putting the new one in. They already actually come preloaded, so nothing to do here. Pretty much just mess with height and that's it. These coilovers look amazing. So as you can see, it says spring preload are set from factory, do not adjust. So yeah, we got the camber adjustment, dampening adjustment up here. Pretty cool. Now as far as it goes for this car, it is my daily, so I don't really plan on doing too much camber in the front. Maybe just slightly, a little bit. They do poke out a bit in the front at least. So yeah, let's get to mounting the new coilover. I did forget real quick for comparison. You can really tell how much bigger the OEM ones are. I should be able to pull this out a lot more and pretty much get the same length, but since we are lowering it a little bit, it's not really a problem. They are adjustable, so no issue there. Alright, so I did forget to mention, it is a good idea to add some anti-seize to the threads. I did do it to both the front struts already. Quickly I realized that this was gonna be a lot harder to do by myself, because I'm literally here in the shop by myself. Somehow I did manage to get this strut in. Just gotta button up the other little stuff, and then I'll be on my way to the other side. But yeah, it was a pain in the ass to get those in up here by myself, while also having to hold the rotor up and the knuckle, trying to guide it up in there. Hopefully I'll have a buddy come through and help me out, but anyways, so far it's looking like I can do it by myself. The rear should be a lot easier. It's really just a shock, which, by the way, this is the shock that blew on mine. And so yeah, it's just a shock, and then the springs on the side, so it's a divorced shock setup, I guess you could call it. But yeah, let me give you guys a good look at this. See how bad it's leaking? And then the other side is just completely dry. Anyways, don't really want to stay in the shop too late, since it already is 7 p.m. after a long work day. So let me get to going on the other side, and then I'll update you guys when I'm on the rear of the car. Hopefully this don't take me too long. What is up, guys? It is now actually the very next day. I got the front dialed in just for now. The gap is really just 2 fingers. Obviously there's droop right now, so right now we're getting started in the rears. Took the wheels off, and what we're gonna have to do here is, as you can see, these things were toast. So there's a bolt up top, there's one on the bottom underneath, and I'm also changing that rubber mount down there. So 2 bolts for that mount, and then it comes out. I will have to loosen this bottom bolt right here. As you can see there, and that way I could push this lower arm down, so I could change the springs out as well. Now for the convertibles, because this one is a convertible, I have to open the top and have it setting in the resting position there. And theoretically you're supposed to take off a lot of these trim pieces and stuff, all these trim pieces. What I did is I just made an incision, and boom, you have the top right here. So instead of taking all of this shit apart, all these plastics and shit, just made an incision there. Same on the other side, and then you have access to the bolt right there. So actually looking back at it, these bottom mount comes out from down there. You can see these bolts go right through it. They're E12s, and they come right out. Alright, you guys, I got both rear shocks out. Here's a quick comparison of the Godspeed Mono RS and the OEM ones. As you can see, these were all shot. These are a bit thicker. Here's the new springs, the old spring. I'll give you a quick look at what I just did. I did put the new mounts already, so these are the new bottom mounts. So really all I did was undo this bolt, undo the top bolt that holds the shock in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything came down. This side, you do got to be careful. You do have a level sensor on this side, so just be careful about when you lower it. Other than that, everything's pretty much straightforward. Everything's gonna go back in, and hopefully first try we don't have to adjust any height or anything like that, and everything will be good. Alright guys, both rear shocks and springs are installed on both sides. As you can see they look really nice. They complement all the red, the interior, the brakes. Shit was a challenge to do by myself, but I had a buddy come through and he helped me out. You can see, got the adjustment right there. But yeah, instead of taking out all this trim in here, we cut a little hole here, and we got access now to our dampening. And yeah, you can still put the little dust boot cover in there, so no debris or anything like that gets in there. Same with the other side. Had to cut out a little window, which, believe it or not, this is really thick plastic. Like, you can see it was starting to melt from the Dremel that I was using. But yeah, you can put the little dust boot in there. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, just had to have the top halfway down. That way we get access and all that. I don't know if I showed you guys what the front looks like, but it's pretty dialed in now. But yeah, I do not recommend doing coilovers by yourself. You will struggle. I mean, it took me like more time than what it really should have. I could have had this done in like, let's say 2 hours or so, or maybe less, with some help. But yeah, sorry this wasn't really very informative or anything like that. At least maybe not really, because I didn't really have anybody to help me film or anything like that. But yeah, here's a little overview of the car. It's an e93 M Sport 6-speed manual with the I forgot the red. It's not Dakota red, it's something else. But yeah, I got a little radio. I put on my carbon steering wheel from my sedan that I had before. I put some carbon mirrors. They're not in the best shape. I got a wet sand and re-cleared them. Got some 3-piece GMRs. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I put some different emblems, different grills, painted the calipers, changed the rotors, got some LED side markers, carbon spoiler. Show you guys real quick. PSM carbon spoiler. You can see, looks pretty aggressive when the trunk is actually sitting where it's supposed to be. But yeah, let me wrap this up. I'll show maybe some clips of it in the morning. I'm not sure how the ride height in the rear is about to be, but I'll find out tomorrow, and I'll probably readjust it and get my alignment done tomorrow.
10 years later.
Alright guys, so this is what the ride height is looking like after a couple weeks. I still haven't messed with the front on getting it any lower, but I think I'll eventually give it a try again. I'm just kind of worried because the spring is pretty close to the tire already, and if I go any lower I might hit